Alright guys, here we go. Doesn't look like he made too many changes over here on his end. Maybe he's gonna try a different tactic, I'm not too sure. Arsenic had a lot of, he was able to do whatever he wanted, he was pretty much free casting. Maybe when Power Wrench is gonna come a little more aggressive, he's right inside that Chaos Storm, he's eating a lot of it. Arsenic coming back, trying to lay some condies down. He misses on the big CC. Prime Light Beam, he actually lands it on Arsenic, he ports away. He can't continue with the DPS. Ooh, Power Wrench. Very fast pace, he can't even keep up with it. He's just porting around Arsenic. He's still kiting very well. He's trying to get him with the CC, but not this time. He goes into invuln. Power Wrench just getting all that Condi damage from him. I don't think he even notices it before he's halfway down his health pool. He's sustaining quite well right now. We're almost halfway through it. He's got 1 more minute to the map mechanic. I'm assuming that's what he's attempting. He had a couple good combos against Go. Oh, here he goes again. He's able to land the CC of that Hollow 5. And we can't follow up. As a Mesmer, it's really hard to keep that damage down. They have so many ways of evading and getting out with the invulns, the blocks, the teleports, just the dodges and being able to attack during dodges. It's incredible. So it's hard to really land him. And with the engineer, his CC maneuvers are very obvious. So it's not that hard. And with the Mesmer, it's almost like, why? How could you get hit? You know what I mean? But he's doing a good job right now. We only have 28 seconds left. He's got a lot of Condi on him. It doesn't look good for Power Wrench. Maybe let's see what he's got left. He's able to get the Condis off him, and he's really low. Oh, Arsenic is really low as well. Can he come back? This is going to be epic. Power Wrench is really low. There's still 13 seconds. He's trying to keep the pressure up, and he actually gets Arsenic Candy down. Power Wrench. He brings it to a 1-1 series. Wow, that was really good. I did not expect that. It didn't look good for him, and he didn't even bring it to the map mechanic. He still had plenty of time to still do whatever he needed. That was pretty good. I was impressed, and he didn't do any major changes. I think Arsenic just got caught. He got a little complacent in his rotations, and he got caught. Oh, sorry guys, my game is actually, I think everybody's going to get kicked, and it's going to reset and update. They said something about a 10-minute update, so unfortunately I think we got caught just in that time frame. So just give me a moment as I read down or download these 60 files. It should just only be about 30 seconds and I'll be back in the game. Unfortunately, that's going to put a little, yeah, that's exactly it, Bossum. Thank you for posting that, the new build. It is going to put a little bit of a delay, especially, that really sucks, especially when those two contestants were really hot, and now all of a sudden we got to have like a 5-minute wait. They're going to be really cold, rotations are going to be a little slow. It's unfortunate because that was going to be really good. They were probably both really excited, adrenaline pumping, hands sweaty, you know what I mean? It would have been really good, but hopefully they can hold on to that momentum. There you go, I'm loading back in, guys. And by the way, if you like the stream, or if I'm doing a decent shoutcasting job here, just click the follow button if you guys can. It would be greatly appreciated. I would love you so much for it. I do these tourneys quite often. I try not to do it every day because I feel like it might saturate it. So every other day I'll try to do them, and on the weekends I try to do larger ones like 2v2s or 3v3s. Try to get some big donators in, and we can get some big gold prizes so we can try to draw on those big fish. So I've been back in the game. Let me just jump back into the tourney. So we're just going to take a little time out, and while we wait, I guess I'll practice my shoutcasting and we'll watch these two go at it. And actually, Titan Gamora, I've seen him in one of our tourneys already. He was in a previous one. Kados, yeah, he's been in actually 3 or 4 of them, and he's been pretty good and consistent warrior. Let's see what he's running over here. He's got Rune of the Earth, running with Knight Amulet, Discipline, Defense, and Spellbreaker. I'm just going to take this downtime to actually run into map chat and... Hold on 1 second, guys, I'm getting a whisper. Yeah, okay, so we're going to start back up at 8 o'clock. We're just going to wait for everybody to re-enter, and we'll start back up at 8 o'clock. Yeah, that's what I was gonna go do, to go to map chat and shamelessly promote. Yeah, so if you guys like this channel so far, just click the follow button. I'd appreciate it if you did. And we're gonna have, like I said, I posted the challenge rocket inside the Twitch stream. I'm gonna post it one more time. No, I don't have a music list. It's kind of just like on a YouTube random playlist, but it's kind of the music that I like. It's kind of relaxing, doesn't get me too, you know what I mean? There's a lot of salt flying around in Guild Wars 2, boy, and I don't want that sticking to me. So this music kind of keeps me in that, in my lane. But it's called, hold on, let me take a look. Best of Hip Hop and Abstract Hip Hop and Downtempo Lo-Fi New Jazz Volume 4, baby. That was pretty long, actual title. So we're starting back up at 8 o'clock, guys. So in 3 minutes, we're starting back up. I'm just allowing the contestants to get back into the arena. Sorry for the delay. That was actually goddamn ArenaNet. Oh yeah, I wanted to post that challenge bracket for you guys in the stream one more time. So if you look at that right there on the challenge website, you'll be able to follow along with the brackets. You'll see here, and just in the first round, technically, because of the way how many people we had to, challenge automatically made it like this. So the second round is, we got 8 people in the second round, technically 9 people in the second round, so that's 18 contestants almost, technically 17. That's a lot of people, and the second round or the quarterfinals is going to be really good. I'm excited to see the semifinals, and then finals. Oof, I don't even know who's going to be in there. There's a lot of good people that are playing today. Oops, I forgot to shamelessly promote. Okay guys, 2 more minutes until we start. Okay, perfect. So we're gonna get Arsenic and Beast King inside. Perfect, thank you so much, OG. Here we go. That was actually an exciting second match. I don't know if you guys remembered it, but It didn't look too good for our hero Power Wrench, and then near the end he actually pulled it out and put a lot of pressure onto Arsenic. Just fucking kept on him, kept on him, kept on him. Arsenic tried everything he could to kite away, but at like 10%, there's not much you can do. You just blow on him and he's out. So here we go. This is the third game of our best of 3 series, 1-1 all. May the best man win. Good luck. Power Wrench trying already for the CC really early, but he didn't manage it. But I liked how he tried to do it from that corner, trying to hide it. Because that is so obvious, the CC, and he hit it between the actual levels. That was pretty good on his part. Nice entry play. Arsenic coming back. Let's take a view at Arsenic over here on this side. He's still sitting pretty comfortable. A lot of cooldowns left. Power Wrench using LOS to try to mitigate a lot of the damage and doing a really good job. So far, he hasn't even been taking too much damage. He has not too many cooldowns. He has burned quite a few. Probably in the process of trying to put down the damage onto Arsenic. As I mentioned, he's got a lot of sustain and kite ability. It's really hard for the entry to lay it down on him. But Power Wrench starting to get a little low, but he's got no condies on him, so it's not too hard. He's still got a shield that he's got his combo for his healing turret. And as you can see, right back up, and the cooldown is so short, it's already 15 seconds before he can use it again. We got 50 seconds left till the map mechanic, so there's no more healing after that. Arsenic taking some damage, he's running through some cooldowns. Doesn't look like he has enough pressure anymore to keep up on Power Wrench to actually maintain. So now it's kind of like the roles of reverse. Power Wrench is kind of free-willing, doing whatever he pleases, as Arsenic is kind of trying to kiting and hiding away. Now they've kind of both reset, sitting back as where they started. Power Wrench taking a little more damage. We got 25 seconds left on the map mechanic. I'm pretty sure this might come into play this time. Oh, Power Wrench getting the big CC down on Arsenic, putting some pressure down. He's at half health. He's trying to cut away, getting into the no port spot. Doing a pretty good job. And he gets hit with the prime light beam on top of it, but he's able to sustain. Power Wrench not able to capitalize on that huge CC. That could have been spelt disaster. And he catches him again with the Hollow 5, able to put down the damage, but he evade frames right out of it. Oof, good job by Arsenic trying to maintain, but now we're into the map mechanic, and it looks like Power Wrench is sitting in a much better situation than Arsenic is. But he does have the ability to evade and port, but it doesn't look good. He's trying to heal, but he doesn't realize he can't, as the map mechanic is already in play. Oh, but Power Wrench completely forgets about the map mechanic itself and gets eaten by the poison cloud. What a tragic turn of events for the newcomer Power Wrench. Oh my goodness. Lord have mercy. So obviously we're going to move to the next match. That's going to be Shivertard versus White Shorts. We're going to be having Shivertard versus White Shorts. As I mentioned, guys, this is the first round of the tourney. So, oh, nice. They're both here and ready to go. That's beautiful. I'm really curious to see White Shorts. Oh, and it's Warrior Spellbreaker versus Spellbreaker. Let's see if it's a mirror match. He's got Strength Discipline with Spellbreaker, obviously, and he's running Strength with Demo. Let's see what White Shorts has got. Strength with Demo, and he's got Spellbreaker, Discipline, and Strength. This is going to be interesting. May the best warrior win. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just going to try to update the challenge.com. That was Bionic Stereo that actually... no, that was Beast King? Oh, no, Bionic Stereo, the Mesmer, that won that first match. Luckily, by the map mechanic coming in and consuming Power Wrench. Oh my goodness, that was incredible. Here we go, the first match of the series between Shivertard and Orange Shorts. I don't want to say Shivertardo, but unfortunately I have to. Here we go, Orange Shorts putting on some damage. This is basically a battle of attrition here. These battles the health doesn't, it's like a lot of back and forth. They're just trying to catch each other in that big 1 CC chain so they can lay down that damage. But the whole process is trying to bait each other, and like, it's that big little chess match over here that they have between warriors. But Shivertardo seems to be controlling most of it. He's keeping the pressure up on Orange Shorts, excuse me. He's not able to counter. Shivertardo pretty much hasn't even lost an ounce of health, doing a great job of evading all of those big strikes from Orange Shorts. He has no choice but to revert to going to Rampage mode, but Shivertardo easily getting away from it. That was a huge waste of a Rampage from Orange Shorts. You could have used that in a better situation, in my opinion. And same with Shivertardo. Again, once again, using the Rampage very quickly. And again, White Short's not able to connect anything on Shivertardo. You can see the skill level on Shivertardo. He's a very strong warrior. Look at this. He's almost like he's dancing around Orange Shorts. Orange trying to connect. Almost frustration starting to come. We got 45 seconds left in this match. Orange Shorts trying to cap. He actually connects with one of his big dagger stabs. That was a great call for a name, I tell you what. Here comes Orange Shorts, Shibatoto. He's kind of just waiting for him now. He's like, this is just all you have? And he's kind of standing there in shock. He's kind of playing with him. I think this is going to be going to the map mechanic for sure. Hopefully one of them makes it. Ooh, he catches him in the big stun. Shibatoto he doesn't look concerned at all. He seems like it. Wow. He's definitely one to watch in the tournament. Warrior versus Warrior. I'm pretty sure White Shorts is no slouch himself, and if he's making him look like this, I can only imagine how strong Shibatoto is. As I mentioned, White Shorts is no slouch. He's a very strong competitor. Shibatoto taking that easily. Our next match after this series is going to be Kados versus Insubordinate. I'm just going to tell that to the contestants. Alright, let's see if Orange Shorts make any changes. That didn't look good. They were exact mirror match. I believe they were a mirror match. Sorry guys, I can't always see what's happening in the chat channel. So if there's anything in specific, don't be afraid to whisper me or anything in game. As always, if you liked how this is going and you like seeing this, always click the follow button. I really appreciate it. The more followers, the better for me. Thank you so much guys. I would really appreciate it. Alright, here we go. Game 2 in our best of 3 series between Orange Shorts and Shibatoto. This is going to be a little bit more of a cat and mouse. Shibatoto easily, he's reading all of his moves. He's actually able to catch him in that. Let's see Orange Shibatoto here. I think he should have used maybe a smaller sword. Maybe could try to hide some of his animation a little better. Shibatoto is no slouch, holy moly. Yeah, this one looks like it's going to go to the map mechanic. They're not pressing each other too hard. Oh, he's trying to get it. If he finds the opportunity, he does seem to be taking it. He's got him in the Mage Bane. But I'm pretty sure White Shorts knows where this match is going. Yeah, just waiting till the mechanic here, guys. I don't think there's not too much action going. He's trying to land him in the stun. He actually gets him low. Shibatoto's really low. I don't think he really expected that big burst coming over from Orange Shorts. Like I mentioned, Warriors do hit very, very hard. And if you're able to mitigate that by evading, then yeah, it's no problem. But one little mistake and he gets one little CC chain, he can take a huge chunk of your health out, as we just saw there. Oof, and we just saw right there against Orange Shorts. Who got a little complacent. He got aggressive because he saw his moment of opportunity, and that's the perfect rampage right there. When he gets him low and he's able to put the pressure down, and Shibatoto forcing himself into the rampage with no choice because obviously he's coming in, he's getting really low. Orange Shorts has no choice now, but I thought Orange Shorts should have taken the opportunity. Even though he was low, that was his best opportunity to get him low. He was at maybe 20%. He should have struck while the iron was hot in that moment, I think. And now, oof, he gets him with a huge burst. Shibatoto getting really low. White Shorts might take this match. He's got to keep the pressure up. The sustain and the regen from, oh, there you go. He's able to put him down. The regen from Warrior is out of this world. You give him 10, 15 seconds or even 10 seconds of kiting, he can get a good chunk of his health back. And just with that, he can turn around, give big burst, put the pressure on, and then next thing you know, it's been 20 seconds and he's got half his health back. That was a great match. Orange Shorts coming right back. Near the end, it started to get really good. I guess they were kind of feeling each other out in the beginning, but it turned out really nice. Our next match after this series right now is at a 1-1 series. So the next one we're going to be going to is going to be Kados versus Sherlock. That'll be after that. I believe it's a Ranger and a Mesmer. I'm not entirely sure, but I've seen them both in tourneys that I've hosted before many times before. They're great competitors. and it's going to be an entertaining match. I'm very excited for the quarterfinals, for sure, the quarterfinals. We watched Shivertardo. Let's watch a little more of Orange Shorts. I don't think he's made any changes. No, they're still running the same exact thing they ran before. It's just going to be more of that chess match. Who can get who in a stun and who can land the bigger burst. I think Shivertoro is going to take him a little more seriously. He doesn't have that one game cushion anymore, and it's kind of like do or die at this moment, so I think he's not going to be messing around. But White Shorts, like I said, is no slouch, and he's not someone to take lightly. As Shivertoro just witnessed there, he kind of got complacent and he paid the penalty. White Shorts going for the rampage a little early, but it's actually working out for him. He's got a lot of pressure on Shivertoro. Shivertoro trying to get away. He rampages himself, but he's really low. All Shorts has to do is land one more big burst, and he's got this series in the bag. He can't let him get two away far. You know what I mean, guys. He's got health, and he's getting it back fast. Shorts has got to stay on him hard. I think Shivertoro, I thought he lagged for a second there. That would have been very sad to see. He's got the Mage Bane tether, but Shivertoro's coming back. He can land big bursts. Shivertoro's still low. Orange Short's able to keep the pressure on him. Gets him in the Mage Bane, but wasn't able to capitalize on that huge CC. He was able to break the stun and kite away. He's able to keep the pressure, keeping him really low. It's super dangerous for Shivertoro, and Orange Shorts takes the fucking match. That was a really good comeback from Orange Shorts. As I mentioned, no slouch. Don't take him lightly. What a beast. Orange Shorts moving on to the next series. Now we have Kados versus Sherlock. Hold on, guys. I'm just going to have to whisper these guys, make sure they get into their match and everything goes smoothly. Having to update the little challenge so you guys can follow along with me here. That was White Shorts in stunning fashion and epic fashion. Good job, White Shorts, man. Whoop, whoop. My man. As always, guys, if you like this stream, and I'm kind of new to streaming. I only started streaming maybe last Friday, so bear with me. I'm not the best in the process of learning, and if you like this, please follow along with me. I try to stream every single day, and I try to do tourneys every other day, not to saturate it too much. I hope you appreciate it. Here we go. This is Titamora. I think this is the guy that we were supposed to have. Kados, yes we are. So ready up when you are ready, gentlemen. While we're waiting for them to ready, if you want to take a look at me with the challenge, our next match after this is going to be Stevie versus the Tyke. Ooh, this is going to be a really good match. Stevie is actually a thief, and Tyke, well, I say really good match because both of the competitors are really, really strong, and it necessarily won't be a good match because it's a thief versus a warrior. But I really like both these guys. They're both really good players. They know their classes very well, and it's going to be an exciting match. And I'm really curious to see how Ink deals with Tycoon as the warrior. I wonder what build he's going to use, because as it's his first match, he can still choose whatever he wants to be, because you're not locked into your build until you actually start your duel. That is the build that you choose with. So he still has the option of playing around. Here we go. We're starting our first series between Sherlock and Titan Gamora. He's running the same exact... No, he's actually running with Knight's Amulet. And he's running the Spellbreaker as well. And we got Sherlock over here running with Wilderness, Survival Beast, Mastery, and the Soul Beast. He's trying to stay away, kiting him, staying in Longbow for now. Gamora trying to keep up with him, but Sherlock is pretty good at kiting. He's played Ranger a long time. He's already rampaged early, and it was unfortunate that he rampaged while he was in stealth, but he got really lucky because Sherlock actually took himself out of stealth while he was in rampage and paid the penalty for it, putting a lot of pressure, making him use a lot of cooldowns. Now kind of Gamora has his way with him because warriors have a lot of CC, and as he used a rampage and Sherlock had no choice but to use the CC, now it's all up to Gamora if he can capitalize on this little window of opportunity, because his cooldowns are very, very short. He doesn't have much opportunity to take advantage of it, but it seems like he has just enough time, and here are the cooldowns. So he almost was able to actually get Sherlock down. This might go to the timer. It's not looking that great for Sherlock. He's used a lot of cooldowns. Gamora's got he's a warrior, so sustain is naturally just from his actual abilities himself. He's trying to lay some AoE, keep pressure off, staying on his high ground. Good block by Sherlock. Oof. Can he get him with the mace bash? He's got a full counter ready. And here he comes for his breaching strike. He's looking for it. We got 20 seconds left on the mat mechanic. I don't know how this is going to go on the mat mechanic, but I depending on how Sherlock kites, I think the mat mechanic is definitely going to go to Sherlock. And also, oh, Gamora is actually running with mending. Oh, worldly impact. Huge worldly impact from stealth from Sherlock, and is able to take down Gamora. He looks like he's going to take game one on this one. Gamora had the opportunity. He just, right after that Bulls charge, he should have realized that he should have seen that Sherlock blew all his cooldowns and is just capitalized upon it. He just wasn't fast enough. He got all his cooldowns. Sherlock was maybe at 400 health or something of that nature. It was really close. Sorry guys, I'm not actually seeing the match. Here we go. He's already got the worldly impact. He's got him pinned in a corner. Titan Gamora trying to get away. He's getting him in the big CC's chain and the big burst from sort of the longbow 2 rapid fire. Titan Gamora trying to do anything he can with his whirling rat. Here comes Gamora back at him. He's got him in the mage bane. No, it actually expired. Big push and knockback by Sherlock. Hits him with the big maul. Turning back on him. This is his time to strike. He actually rampages and turns back. His best defense is a good offense, and as you're seeing from Titan Gamora, he may be able to get the down. He just needs a little more pressure, and he's able to tie up the series 1-1. Now this is where all the pressure starts to mount on our players or contestants here. And sometimes it's interesting to see the Ranger downstate, because the other competitors usually sometimes low health, and he gets down like maybe when the Ranger's already been down for 10 seconds, and then downstate becomes very, very powerful. Alright, game 3. Oh, I guess I don't know what happened here. Yeah, we're counting that. I don't know what happened. That was my bad, guys. The actual match didn't actually start, but I was too excited in the action that was going on, and when I came back, I just saw Titan Gamora back into the corner, and I thought game on, you know? So we're just actually going with it, going with the flow. The contestants are fine. They're happy, and we're just going through with it. So here we go. Gamora actually getting a lot of pressure down onto Sherlock. Sherlock getting really low, but the good pushback. Big damage on Gamora. Oh, but he's able to sustain with the big heal back. Oh, getting low for Sherlock, and he gets caught in it. So that looks like Gamora takes our series here. Sherlock is out. Goodbye, Sherlock. So Kiddos is moving forward. Next up, we have Stevie versus Tyke. Like I mentioned, that was Ink the Thief versus Tykurin the Warrior. And Tykurin is a monster warrior. He's actually won one of our 1v1 tournaments recently, beating... To get to the top title, to be number 1, he actually had to beat Sin and he had to beat Magic Boy, and he successfully beat them both. And he beat Rainy in stunning fashion. I was thoroughly impressed with his performance. I hope we get to see a little more of that today, because he is a very impressive warrior. Let's take a look at what he's running here. He's running Core Warrior. That's what he loves to run. Let's see if he's running... sometimes he does grace me with running Berserker, because he knows I love running Berserker. I thought he was going to do it, but he didn't. He's going with Demo and Rune of Strength. Let's take a look at Ink really quick, what he's running. We got Ink over here with Deadly Arts, Acrobatics, and Trickery. And he's also running with Marauders and Rune of Strength as well. I'm going to take a look at Ink actually for this first round, because it's going to be a hard fight for him. I think it's going to be a hard fight for him. I want to see how he mitigates his damage and he puts the pressure. Oh, he's Condi though, so this might be a little hard for him. Not Condi, no. Oh, yeah. Tykurin taking a lot of pressure. He's in big trouble. Big trouble. Tykurin doesn't have an answer for this right now, but maybe after the first round he will, but right now he has no answer. He's got luckily, hopefully land some big bursts. He's good at landing it. But as I mentioned, Warrior Burst is very obvious. And Tycoon takes advantage of CCs and stuns when they're happening to him to break out of the stun and land his burst by surprise. But there's not too much of that coming out of a Thief. Oh, but he's able to get him really low. Ink trying to run. But Ink is no slouch. He's really good, trying to get away. Doing really good. Tycoon coming hard right back at him. They're both getting low. Tycoon is starting to regain. Ink is down. He didn't have much left in the tank. Tycoon taking game one. It looked a little scary at first for Tycoon, but our champion and our powerful warrior over here, as I mentioned, Tycoon, not going down. Let's see what our next match after this, guys, is. It's going to be Goof versus Sword Flame Master. Alright, here we go. Game 2 of our series. Let's see if Tycoon could take it out. He had a really good opportunity to take the victory at first, but he just didn't go in with enough pressure. He figured he can continue that pressure throughout the match, but Tycoon turned it around really quickly. Because he just needs to land one big burst, and he's going to take a huge chunk out of Ink, and then his pressure's on. He can't come in for the same damage that he would normally with full health. Tycoon, just like Shades of the first match, taking a brunt of the damage, trying to get through a couple of his cooldowns. He's just got to land him with... Oh, he's able to reflect that right back at his face, taking a huge chunk, getting him the CC chain, not being able to land the World One, but coming back with the Bagger Storm, trying to get away from him. But, oh, Tycoon getting really low here. He's in stealth. He's able to get the backstep. Was that a bad? No, my bad. Oh, Tycoon getting really low. And he's able to get him down. Ink doing a good job. That was a difficult fight for Ink, but he was able to manage and maintain. So 1-1 series again. We get another 1-1 series. This is just the first round. I'm really surprised with how close these matches have been. That has been really, I'm astonished, to be honest. It's usually never like that in the first round, you know what I mean? You get through the first round, there's a couple blowouts, or mostly blowouts, and then you get to the quarterfinals, where this is what the quarterfinals should look like. It almost looks like semifinals here, my goodness. Here we go again. Now the pressure's really on. Game 3 again, Tycoon. Now we're game starting here. Thanks again for watching the stream, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm new to streaming, and here we go. Tycoon starting off the fight and coming in with some heavy bursts. Tycoon can't be so complacent. He's got to be more aggressive. He's got to go in for the charge. He's got to put the pressure on. He can't let him do whatever he wants. Set up his strikes. He's got to keep the pressure up. He's opting to go away and let Ink kind of get his health back. I'm not sure exactly what he's attempting, but he is on a little bit of cooldown. He gets him in the whirlwind attack. That's what I thought. good. Tycoon with the block up. Trying to land the bull's charge, but to no avail. It's really hard to set up, and it's really obvious. Ink seeing it from a mile away. He's a good player, like I mentioned. They're both really good contestants. It's a good fight. He's standing in the no-port spot very smartly, creating an advantage, almost forcing him to come to him. He does have short bow, so he's able to pew from a distance and stack those Gandhi bleeds on him. Tycoon trying to do it. Oh, gets him in the whirlwind again. One more time. We got 50 seconds left to the map mechanic, but I doubt it'll get to there. He's got him with the Dagger Storm. Tycoon evading, not taking too much damage. Get him in the sun. Try to get the lockdown damage. Oh my god, and getting really low. He's trying to evade. He ports out. Going back to the short bow to keep the pressure up. Keeping poison as well is a great idea against the warrior because of his regen from his healing signet. That the poison will do a lot of damage, but Tycoon he says, nah, I'm not getting out in first round, baby. Here we go. Second round, here I come. So that's Ink being eliminated, Tight Current coming in. Our next match that we have coming up, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be Goof versus Sword Flame Master. I believe both contestants are here. Just give me a moment to update the Discord and as well as whisper our contestants and let them know their match is up and to get in quickly. We're watching here and we want to see a next fight. That was actually a 2-1 series. That was really entertaining. That was a really good match. I don't see Goof Guthrie. Yeah, there he is. Perfect. So far, it's been going really good. The first round, we haven't, when I did the roster check, everybody checked out, and so far, everybody's still sticking with it and staying here. So we got everybody. Lone Goof's up. Barristan's here. Perfect. So let's see what Lone Goof's doing. He's actually running Ranger. He's running with Rune of Leadership and Demolisher. Here we got Nature, Soul Beast, and Wilderness. Let's look at Barristan over here. He's running the Damage Firebrand. He's got Sage. Ooh, Sage with Grenth, and he's got Honor, Virtues, and Firebrand. We're going to be watching Sir Barristan for this one. Mantra charging. I like both of these contestants. I think I give the to Sir Barristan for this one. Oh, look at Lone Wolf. You actually using the tunnel to his advantage. I thought he was going to actually use the tunnel to his advantage because that's really smart. Forcing him into the small little narrow pathway where he can actually lay down some damage. But that actually might work against him because he is the Firebrand with huge amounts of symbols. But he does have the range. Is he running with longbow? No, sir. So then, yeah, that would not be a wise move against the Firebrand. He's got no choice but to stay closely engaged with him. It's going to be a little difficult. But Sir Barristan kiting back. Same with Goof, right? Lone Goof. Getting his cooldowns back. Able to sustain a bit. This looks pretty good. He's not doing too bad. Holding his own very well. Let's see if he can put some counter pressure, which he's able to do so. 3/4 health for Sir Barristan, trying to keep the pressure up. They're both around similar. This is a good match so far. They're both sitting at similar, but both have gone through some cooldowns, but Sir Barristan's in a bad spot. Same with Lone Goof, but Sir Barristan has nothing left in the tank. Lone Goof has to take advantage, but Lone Goof himself starting to get some cooldowns. Sir Barristan's in deep trouble, but Lone Goof not realizing this. He should have taken the advantage and taken him down. Lone Goof, Sir Barristan has got nothing left in the tank. This doesn't look good. Lone Goof's taking advantage. He's seeing that he's got nothing, and he finally finishes it. That was action-packed. Lone Goof is actually sustaining through all that damage. Barristan just blowing his load a little too quickly, in my opinion, and he's actually, as you saw, left with nothing. Pants down, you're over. That's game one. For those of you who haven't seen the challenge website, I'll post it inside the Twitch stream channel, and you can follow along with me. There you go, guys. Thank you for joining me. If you like this channel, just click follow. I do this almost. Thank you so much for following along, Cheeseball C. I really appreciate that, man. You're the fucking best. I do these almost every other day. I try not to do them every day because it just gets too saturated. So just follow along. Thank you so much again, man. Manga Man Joey. Thank you so much, man. I really fucking appreciate that, man. You're a boss. Thanks a lot, guys. It means a lot to me. And here we go again. Here starts. Oh, yeah. Even more, man. Thank you so much, man. I believe. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. You guys are the best, man. Oh, sorry. Here we go with a Lone Goof. Sir Barristan. Let's see. I'm going to watch Sir Barristan and see how he goes through his cooldown. See if he's a little more patient. Lone Goof is a little low. He's starting to get 75, but he has high sustain, so he can't get too excited. He's getting low himself with Sir Barristan. Lone Goof, this is another good match. It's just a lot of back and forth, trying to get down the damage without taking too much damage, but none of them are able to actually do that. They're both getting in and just taking it. Face tanking each other. He's trying to kite now. They're starting to use a little bit of LOS. It's no longer an old-fashioned slobber knocker. Here they come again. Toe to toe. Their sitting health is sitting miraculously almost at the same pace the entire match. This is going really good. Lone Wolf is Sir Barristan starting to take advantage, and you could see at the same point of the match, last match, he had no cooldowns. Here he's sitting in a much better position. Lone Goof is sitting with no cooldowns, and Sir Barristan, exactly like he should have done, he paced himself through the match. He didn't blow through everything. He didn't get too excited when Lone Goof got low. He didn't get too excited and just burst. He just said, okay, you know what? Let me just slowly tick him. And then Lone Goof had no choice, bursted through everything. Barristan still had a lot left, and he was able to take that. Let's see if he can mimic that in the third round. This is a 1-1 series. Again, I think this is, I believe this is a 1-1 series. Let's see if they, I believe it is. Yes, it is. 1-1 series again, guys. Oh my god, what is going on here? Every single match has been a 1-1 series. Uh-oh, the next match is actually me versus Tygo. This is going to be good. I can't shoutcast it too. I'll do the best I can shoutcasting and playing. I like to enter my tourneys sometimes, you know. Everybody likes to have some fun. I'm always going to run my meme build. It's always going to be that Zerker strength build with Zeal instead of Virtues. I love it. I just love the playstyle, the high action, like high risk, high reward. And people say go demo. Maybe one day I'll change to demo, but I love Zerker. I'm going to be a Zerker fan till the day I die. So here we go, game 3. Let's see if Barristan can do that again. Just pace himself, not rush through his cooldowns, puts the key and keep the pressure up, and also maintain. He got a little low a couple times during that match, maybe even 3K even. One little hit from Lone Wolf Goof, and he could have got him. And they were going at it like boxers with not thinking about tomorrow, toe to toe, just punching at each other. Here we go again. Lone Goof taking. This is where good job by Barristan, able to get the damage down, but not taking too much pressure in return. That's what you want. That's what he's trying to look for here. He's getting him in a lot of the symbols. It's almost like the symbols aren't doing anything to Lone Goof. He's kind of just shrugging them off. Barristan trying to keep the pressure. He's got a lot. He's looking really good. Let's take a look at Lone Goof. He's already gone through a lot. Sir Barristan, maybe hopefully realizing this, getting him in the big pull. He's starting to capitalize, and that's it. As soon as Sir Barristan was able to land that pull, he noticed, you know what, if he didn't break that stun and I pulled him, he's got nothing left. I'm just going to open up and unload, and that's exactly what he did. And you can see he's got no cooldowns left. He saw as a moment of opportunity. He got him in the stun. He didn't break it. Just unload. Let's get this done. Alright guys, the next match is actually Tygo versus me. Let me just make sure he's there. Oh yeah, he's in there already. Okay guys, don't laugh at my build. Let's take a quick look at it over here, you big jerks. Here we go. Here's Berserker Amulet with my Rune of Strength. I'm running Citadel of Battle with Agility on my Greatsword, and Energy and Battle again on my Sword Focus. I run Zeal instead of Virtues, and I also run Stand Your Ground instead of Contemplation of Purity. Because I don't run Virtues, I don't get the retail, so I try to use the Stand Your Ground to get me the retail. So let's just get this match along the way here. I don't really want to do it, to be honest, but here we go. I'm going to try to shoutcast it at the same time as I do it. No, like I cast it. I'm new to streaming because I've never done it. I just got a new computer, but you know, streaming doesn't seem that difficult. I used to do telemarketing for maybe 9 years or 8 years, so I guess you can kind of hear my telemarketing voice, and I can kind of get into that. But you can hear me when I'm, oh fuck, the match has already started. I'm in big trouble already. Tygo took a lot of damage. I'm going to get him in the Binding Blade with the Judge's Intervention. I'm able to try to, hopefully, be able to keep the pressure. I'm going to take his CC. I don't want this position at all. He's got the high ground, and he's on a no port spot. That's not where I want him to be. I want him to be right there. This is good. I'm going to try to bait him to come into the stairs, and I got him. I tried to get the Binding Blade, but I couldn't get it, and I was able to finish him down. Let me just try to block this CC. Oh, I didn't get it. His peg can still get me. This is where Rangers become very dangerous. I'm just going to go for the cleave. I'm not going to waste any time here. But as you can see, when I'm like I said, I've been telemarketing for a long time. I used to telemarket. Right now, I've been doing renovations for the past maybe 10 years. So I'm actually 33 if you guys are just trying to do the math here. I started really early when I was doing telemarketing. But as you can see when I'm shoutcasting there, I'm trying to say combos or moves and I'm flumbering through it. So that's where it becomes difficult. And with time and me just trying to remember, I played the game since launch. I just never really put much effort into remembering all the moves. But with streaming and casting, that will come. And then eventually I'll get better. I hope I get better and you guys continue to come and enjoy these 1v1s and 2v2s, 3v3s. Let's just make sure our other competitor is ready. Okay, so Jiggin, oh, it's me and Jiggin again. Yeah, okay, whoops, it's me who has to get in. That's right. I'm looking for a competitor. I'm like, where did these guys go? What's going on? But it's actually me who has to enter the arena. I'm stupid. Sorry about that, guys. Hey, grats Manga Man Joey for turning 33, man. Alright. Thanks for coming to watch this, guys. I really fucking appreciate it. You guys are really, really cool for coming to watch it. I just put these on. I used to do a lot of these just for fun within the guild, and then someone asked me, you know, why don't you stream them? Why don't you open them up to the map and start doing it everywhere else? You know what I mean? And that's what I started to do, and here we are today. I hope you guys are enjoying it. If you do, just click the follow button. I would really appreciate it. Show some... That would be really appreciated. That's about it. Oh god, sorry guys, the match is starting. I got him in the pool, which is really good for me, but fuck, I wasn't able to capitalize it. When I can get that pull, it does a lot of damage to him, and it gives me a big advantage. I'm going to try to go in with my Stelos defense and my Judge's intervention right here. He's trying to put the AoE down because he knows I'm going to pour it in, so he's trying to keep the pressure up. I'm trying to get away from his whirly impact. That's a lot of big damage. There's the whirly impact. I know he's already cast it, so I don't have to worry too much anymore, and he's down. Let's see if I can finish. I just got to make sure I keep the pressure up here. The worldly impact is the main thing I got to be concerned with. But as soon as I went into RI and he used it, I was like, okay, you know, I've gotten through the storm. Okay, sorry guys, I wasn't able to make the other contestants ready right away. So that's me. I actually moved forward. Yay. So Shiro versus Vonage, our next match. Oh, this is gonna be really good, guys. This is gonna be a really good fucking match. I'm gonna be really excited. Shiro versus Vonage. Yeah. This is actually Soro, and you'll see Mad City. Here we go. He's going Thief, and he's going Deadeye. I love seeing Deadeyes. I've done about 20 to 30 1v1, 2v2, 3v3 tourneys. And I've only seen 3 or 4 Deadeyes in them, and I'm always excited to see them. I love watching the play. I like the class. I don't play Deadeye, but eventually I will get around to doing it. I like the play of Deadeye a lot. So here we go. Well, I didn't even show you the builds, guys. Sorry, we got Acrobatics, Deadly Arts, and Daredevils. He's running with Daredevil and Marauder Amulet. Here we got Soro Dragonfall, running with Rune of the Scholar and Marauder Amulet. Specializations, Trickery, Shadow Arts, and Deadeye. Here we go. I'm going to watch Soro. I really like watching Deadeye, and Soro is a really good Deadeye. He learned from Clown, actually. So he's a good apprentice. He's a Sunpai, or whatever you want to call it there, guys. Starting, and he's staying slow. He's kind of just baiting him out. Putting down some easy damage. Getting him with a good stun. Mad City evading. Mad City's got to be careful here. Soro's got a lot of time to play. And he just needs a couple good shots. Oof. Mad City getting him good too. This is going to be hard for Soro too, because Mad City can port a lot and get to him and close the gaps quickly. See how he has to crouch? He has to take a second or two to do so, and Mad City can just close the gaps and pounce on him and punish him for every time he does it. But he wasn't able to capitalize. He was just like 10 yards away from getting that. He wasn't able to land it. If he did, that would have been a whole different pace of style right now. Soro would have been lower. Here we go. Mad trying to capitalize. They're just trying to play keep away. This is the style of Deadeye. Stealthing and trying to wait for his burst. Standing on the no port smartly. This is a huge advantage for Soro Dragonfall. I'm not sure why Mad City is choosing to fight in this area particular or in this environment. He should try to go to an area where it's a little less no porty for where Soro Dragonfall can just sit wherever he wants and not have to worry about Mad City getting to him. If I were Mad City, I would try to bring it maybe more into a closed quarters, maybe into one of the alleys back there and near the spawn area, where Soro doesn't have the huge advantage. You know where he's going to come from, but he chooses to fight up here, and let's see if it actually works out in his favor. We got 20 seconds left in the map mechanic. Once the map mechanic comes, it's going to change the whole entire dynamic of this duel. Because Soro won't have the range and all the mobility that he once had. And stealth is no longer a factor. Mind you, Deadeyes do have some sort of trickery skill that they can use where they can still stealth after the map mechanic has progressed. Here we go, Math Mechanic. Ooh, Mad City got really screwed over there. He wasn't able to use his heal just before the... Oof. He wasn't able to use his heal before the actual timer went down. He took the damage. And Zoro Dragonfall takes game 1. Alright, let me just prep our next contestants. E versus Alex are the next ones. Here we go, another, oh no, this is game 1 actually. I might have to, there's a little bit of, nothing, never mind. I'll mention it if it becomes an issue. Here we go, Mad City versus Zoro Dragonfall. This should be a good match. Mad City's no slouch, he's really good. He plays a lot of different classes, so he knows a lot of different builds. He's experienced, he's played a long time, but same with Zoro, and as I mentioned, he learned from the Master Clown. Here we go. Game 2. Zoro playing a little keep away, Mad trying to be, he's still playing in that environment. He should start using the environment too. Maybe it's because it's new and he doesn't necessarily know the layout of it, and he doesn't know the advantages and disadvantages and where the teleport spots are. But even so, you don't want to fight a Deadeye on high ground in the open field. It's not to his favor. There we go. He starts to move away. He's still in a bad position. Zoro's in the no port spot, sitting way up with no concern. He knows Mad City can't get to him. This doesn't look like it's going to go well for Mad. He's got to adjust quickly. Here we go. He's trying to, nope. Now we're just trying to keep Cape away. You see Zoro smartly just staying on his no port spots, and Mad City forcing him into the end. This is where Mad City can actually do some damage. That's where he's supposed to do it. This is what he's supposed to do. Try to keep him away from the no ports where he can get to him and do some damage. So this is perfect. Even if the timer comes up, Mad City's in great position, because when the AoE effect comes, it's going to force Zoro to Mad City. He's doing a good job so far. Be patient. Just be calm. Don't buckle under the pressure. Don't get too excited. Don't get squirrely. Just stay patient. He's doing a good job so far. Look at that. And Zoro has no counter. He has nothing. He can't do anything. He's stuck in this situation now, and now time is his enemy. He's got 20 seconds left before this timer. Now he's choosing to try to force Mad City out, but this is where Mad City wants him. So Zoro has no, he's kind of stuck between a rock. Oh, and he's able to put the big burst right in front of his face. Mad City not even able to evade. Ooh, Lord, Mad City, that was a tough duel, but you did make a good adjustment in the second match. You did come back. That was a great move. You just got unlucky with Zoro's stun and CC chain and bursting you down to the ground. That was our first 2-0 series. Maybe our first or second, I'm not entirely sure. I think that was our first 2-0 series. No, me and Taigo and Shiro and Vonage were 2-0 series. Goof. Is it Sword Flame? Yeah, Sword Flame. Okay, now it's Alex versus E. Okay, let me just get to my contestants here, guys. We're almost in the quarterfinals. There they are. My gentlemen have entered the arena and ready to go. Here we go. We got OG running the Core Warriors, very similar to what Tykurin was running, and he's actually learned from Tykurin. So OG is starting to be a sprouting, strong warrior. He's getting really, really, really good. I've been impressed with his performance as of late in these tourneys. He's done a lot of them, and he's a great contributor to these tourneys. I cannot do these without him. I really appreciate you, Alex. Thank you so much, man. And here we have E over here on the other side, Wilderness, Survival, Skirmishing, and Soul Beast. He's got Sage Amulet and Rune of the Trapper. Here we go. This is going to be exciting matches. They do fight alongside each other in unranked matches. They are part of the same guild. A lot of these guys in here are guildies. And here we go. Let's see who the victor is. I think that was a bad transition, guys, but it's okay. The tendrils on my back. Oh, those are, here, I'll show you really quick in my wardrobe. The Moose Rat Wings backpack. Here we got OG Quadruple OG. He's doing a smart job of staying out of his range, using LOS. They're going to have to engage eventually. They're kind of feeling each other out, seeing what they're going to do. OG using the terrain good. Same with E, not getting too excited, not engaging too hard. Let's take a view at E. He's gunning him. He's trying to get some damage. He can't even send his pet because of where he's standing, which is an interesting and very smart use of the terrain. But over there you see the pet can actually start doing some damage. OG forced into the low spot. He's got the high ground now. OG has no way of getting up there without taking some significant damage. Oh, so wisely he goes back into spawn point where he can actually get sustain and get some health back. He's doing a really good job. He's doing a lot of one, but it's a lot more than just that, you know. Positioning is key here. He's not using a lot of utility, but it's his positioning that is key. He's dominating the match just because of that, and that's a sign of a good player. Here we go. He's trying to re-engage. OG, he doesn't have an answer yet. He's got to try to close the gap. And what he's trying to do is trying to get him close. LOS forcing him to get around the corner. Here he comes with the bull's charge, but he doesn't get it. He backing out. OG taking a lot of damage here. He's got Condi. He's able to clear it. He's got full adrenaline, and he's still got Rampage. He's being patient. As you saw him get really low, he didn't burst it. And that's probably, these are the subtle differences that he's making through his gameplay. Like you said, if OG from a couple weeks back, he would have already popped that. But he's doing a really good job now. He's got a shield block. He's closing the gap. He's got no choice now. If he can't land the bull's charge, oof, and he takes it. He's doing a really good job of kiting, staying away. He got caught a couple times, but he was able to evade and get out really quickly. If you guys are new into the stream, I'm going to post a challenge website for you so you can follow along with me and see the brackets. This is game 2. After this series, we're going to be entering the quarterfinals. Oh, no, sorry, this is not the end of the first round. We still have Magic Boy versus Bionic Stereo. If you look at the brackets, at the end of 8, there's 9. They go by numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You'll see Magic Boy and Bionic Stereo. Once that's done, we'll eventually and officially start our quarterfinals. And those were the matches. These matches have already been incredible. I can only imagine what the quarterfinals are going to be. My goodness. This has already been really high tier competition. Good gameplay. Really good. Really good. Everybody's on time. The roster, nobody's not showed up. Everybody's coming in smoothly. I like how this one's going, guys. Really, really nice and smooth. I hope you're enjoying it as well, guys. Not too much downtime. But they do have the opportunity to change builds in between rounds, as you see OG is doing. That's why I've set it up so you ready up when you're ready. So I don't allow them to abuse this concept and take 6-10 minutes to do so. A good 2-3 minutes and they're sufficient and they can ready up. And like I mentioned, guys, if you do enjoy this stream, I do them often. I would really appreciate the follows and the likes. Just push that follow button and show the appreciation. I would really like it, guys. Thank you so much for following along. Here we go, starting in our game 2. Let's see if OG can actually change things around. He's actually smartly saying, you know what, fuck that. I'm not going out there. You come to me. He's in stealth. If I was OG, I would just kill the bird. Once the pet's out of the way, I think tries to get the pulse charge. I would have killed the bird. Killed the bird, and I think it would have forced the ranger to come inside even deeper. And then try to get the bull's charge and land some CC. He goes into stealth, trying to kite away. He's falling into his traps, and this is a classic trap ranger build. And he was able to catch him with the cheese. He got him. So now we have Magic Boy versus Bionic Stereo. This is going to be a really good match. Let me just update the brackets here, guys. That was E that moved forward. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Woo woo, here we go. I'm gonna try to get Magic Boy. I did whisper them. They should be getting your up, sir. And where's our Magic Boy? There you are. There we are. Perfect. Our contestants are in. And this is Arsenic Candy running his Mesmer once again. Same thing. Sage Amulet with Rune Adventurer running with Chaos, Dueling, and Mirage. And this is our main man. I love this guy so much. Magic Boy. He's been in almost every single one of my tourneys. He's a fucking fantabulous donator. My goodness, has he donated so much to my tourneys. And he always participates. He always shows a strong showing. He's really good. He's won a few of them already. His Weaver is indestructible. I don't like Weaver. I think it's really weak, but you put it in the hands of Magic Boy, and my goodness, does this thing become fucking godly. He's running Fire, Arcane, and Weaver. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, with Balthazar and the Amulet. Sage Amulet? I think it was Sage Amulet. Let me take a look again. Yeah, Sage Amulet. Here we go. This is a good match. This is not even quarterfinals, but this is a fucking semifinals fight right here. Bionic Stereo and PH Magic Boy. I'm going to watch PH, and you guys can watch him as well. See him. He's really, really good. He's been perfecting this build for a long time. He's entered a lot of tourneys. He's been under the pressure. He's been in those games where it's like 2-1-1 series. He's low. The map mechanics are already involved, and he pulls it out somehow. He's a PH Magic Boy. He's the Magic Man. Watch him work. Arsenic is no slouch, though. He's trying to keep the pressure up. Here we go. And he's the Mesmer. Evading, getting out of that, but he's able to catch him in the CC Magic Boy, but he can't get out. There's so much action going on here. It's hard to call it. Arsenic trying to get land the CC on PH. PH cleansing it quickly. He's got a couple. He's only got weakness on him, I believe. No vulnerability. It catches him in the CC, trying to put the pressure down. Arsenic Candy trying to get some more damage down, but he can't. Looks like PH Magic Boy is getting the better of the exchange between these two. I have a sneaking suspicion this is going to go to the mechanic. Arsenic is not going to get caught in a big burst. He's not that type of player to be complacent and just get caught with his pants down. He's going to be able to evade, but it looks like he might get caught right here. And exactly, I ate my words. My goodness, PH Magic Boy showing why he's a dominant LE in this game. Taking out Arsenic Candy in a flash. That was exciting. Here we go into game 2. Magic Boy might take this in a sweep, and if he does, that's a strong showing to the other competitors saying, I'm here and ready to go. Arsenic Boy is not a pushover. He's a definitely big competitor. Unfortunately for Arsenic Boy, as you see in the brackets, he had to duel one extra time, because that's just the way the brackets turned out and the amount of competitors, and just to make sure that we get the semifinals and the amount of numbers proper for players we need, it ended up that way. But he's a great sport. He didn't really care. He said, fuck it, bring on the challenge, I'm ready for it, and here he is today trying to do it again. I got faith in you, Arsenic. You can do this, man. Let's watch Arsenic for this round. He's got the pressure on his back. He seems to do well with pressure, and let's see how he does with this one. Maybe he's making some changes. Let's take a look. I don't think PH is. He's comfortable with his build. But another thing with PH as well is, like, even if he loses the first match, he knows Ellie so well, and even though with the rules that I've stipulated that in these tourneys, he knows how to adjust very, very, very well for whatever he's fighting. So even though he may lose one, he's going to come back even stronger in the second one after he finds out what his competitor is running. Let's see what Arsenic tries to do. Is he going to go in hard, or is he going to try to cut a little more? He drops the Chaos Storm a little early in my opinion, but here he goes again. He's getting caught in the CC from Magic Boy. Magic Boy trying to get him, but he ports out of the way quickly. Now he doesn't have much left in the tank in the way of getting... Oh, he does cut quite a bit. Ooh, Magic Boy getting big damage on him. Arsenic cannot being able to get away. He's got to get out of there. He's not able to trade blows with BH Magic Boy the way he thinks he can, because BH Magic Boy is at full health. I'm not sure if he's seeing these bars, but he cannot trade blows for blow with BH Magic Boy. He's got to be able to be kitey a little more, kind of pick and poke, not get too crazy. And Arsenic Candy is down. Ooh, Lord. That's PH Magic Boy that takes that in the 2-0 series. So our next match after this is Katos versus Tyke. Let me just inform our competitors. And like I said, I try to make sure that everybody keeps Discord clean. Map chat is the free-for-all where they can say whatever they want and they can do whatever they want. They do some betting, they bet on each other, they say who's going to win here, who's going to win there. And if you guys want, I think the arena is still open and you can get involved in it as well, if you so choose. So here we go, Tykerin versus Katos. I'm not sure what he was running before, but he's in here somewhere. Let me see. Let me just find this man. Tykerin, or a strong warrior. Give me a minute, guys. I'm just going to take 2 minutes to try to find out where Katos is. I'd really prefer if he was here. That's unfortunate. Oh, that's Gamora? Yeah, there he is. Gamora's in here. Sweet. I'm going to give him a minute or two. I know he's in the arena. Maybe he's just AFK. I'm going to give him a minute or two. If he doesn't show up, I'm going to move on to our next match. And then hopefully by the time that's done, we'll be able to roll back to him and see if he's available. So I'm going to give him a minute or two. While this takes its time, I'm going to go see our next match, which is actually going to be Swordflame Master versus Mike. Dun 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 dun. Where's Katos? Alright, here I go. So it's me versus Swordmaster. I wonder what sword was he, the Firebrand? Oh yeah, he was. This is gonna be a really tough fight for me. Oof. And true to my form, I am not changing anything to my build. This is what I will play with, and this is what I will die with. Berserker till the end. Perfect. I think I found a sub for Katos if he doesn't show up, so we can still actually have a competitor. I don't like skipping matches. I prefer to actually see the action. This is going to be really hard. I have to try to kite him and bait him. I don't want to be caught in his symbols. I want him to lose a lot of his cooldowns, but I'm going to try to put pressure on him quickly at first. Try to make him pretend like, ooh, see, he tried to get me in that pull, but I was able to evade it. He tried to also get me in that shield blast. He's sitting in that no port. I'm going to try to get him before he tries to get into the no port area, which I did. See, he was trying to be sneaky and try to get to the no port, and I saw him do that, so I was like, no, I'm going to port to you before he gets to that no port spot. So I quickly went to him, and he thought he was going to get safe, but I caught him by surprise, able to drop all my damage, and boom, there you go. I'm only able to get that once. He knows what I'm running, he knows I'm going to hit hard, so I'm sure he's going to be ready for it. I'm going to try to do that again, but he knows I'm going to come in. So I'm going to try it again to be slow pacing it. I won't try to go too hard. I got to try, what I'm going to try to do though is try to get the high ground right away. Because he kind of caught me last time. I didn't want to be on the low ground. So I'm going to try to use my Great Sword 3 really quick. Leap of Faith right up fast. you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna go balls to the walls. I'm gonna go right at him hard. I gotta get his Aegis off really quickly, so I'm gonna use Ray of Judgment on him really fast. I'm gonna try to get the Binding Blade, turn on him. Oh, that didn't work out exactly like I planned. And maybe a Binding Blade I can still catch. I got my Elite here still. I'm gonna use my Leap of my sword, switch over to my... This doesn't look good for me right now. Really bad. I'm not gonna be able to survive. I got the Ray of Judgment, but it was blocked. Oh, he got me in the pool too. That was it. No, I should have played more patient. So that's what I'm going to do this match. I'm just going to play it more patient. Try to get the high ground quickly. Hit him with a couple... Try to fake like I'm going to burst. Back up. Let him go through a couple cooldowns. And then come back in with a burst again. You'll see. I'll try to fake it with using my Binding Blade. Not my Binding Blade. My Sword 3. It kind of shoots out this rapid fire stuff. So it looks like I'm coming in with like a whirlwind or something. The animation even almost sounds the same. So when I come in with that, he thinks it's my burst, and it's only actually 2 little skills that I don't mind wasting. So then after he goes through his cooldowns, I'll back out a bit, use maybe a Ray of Judgment, and then I'll use my Binding Blade attached with my Virtue of Justice to immob him, and then try to drop burst. All while surviving and kiting his pulls and all his damage. This is going to be difficult. Here we go. I don't know what this music is, but it's not encouraging. Yeah, I'm able to get to the high ground quickly here. I'm going to pretend to burst on him. Ooh, he gets the big CC chain on me. He tried to get the stun. He didn't get it. I need to get a Ray of Judgment on him. Oh, he went to the low ground. I gotta get the finish. Oh fuck, this is gonna be bad. I don't have as much damage as him, but if he stands in my symbol, if I can get... Oh, nice, I won. Sweet. Sweet. Okay, so Tyke may have to leave, so I'm gonna rush his match right now. So it's gonna be Kados versus Tyke, but I'm actually switching up Kados with Sneaky McSneakerson. That Mike moves into the semifinals. Woo woo, Swordmaster with 1. So Tyke versus Sneak. Let me see if Kados is there. I don't see him. No Kados, no Kados, no Kados. No Kados, no Kados, no Kados. So here we go, ready up and ready here. We're going to take a look at another Deadeye actually. Here we go, he's got his Rune of the Scholar with Berserker Amulet. He's running Critical Strike with Shadow Arts and the Deadeye. Tykerin, our strong warrior, still running Strength, Discipline, and Defense. So we're gonna watch a Tykerin again. Unfortunately, he has to face it. I think we fought a Deadeye this first match. No, it was a Thief. Here we go, Tykerin avoiding a lot of the damage. Sneaky trying to get it down on him, but he's sitting in stealth. Ooh, a big chunk of Tykerin's health is taken from that one shot. Sneaky McSneakerson. Ooh, he's in a bad position. Was he able to land the Bull's Charge? No, he poured it away very cleverly right till the last second. That could have been super dangerous, but he played that really well. Sneaky's been working on this build for a while, a good couple months, so that shows. Good job on the Bull's Charge support. Tykerin able to land some damage while he's in stealth. Wow, that was really lucky, keeping the pressure up. Sneaky blowing through some cooldowns because of it, getting some big damage on Tyke. Tyke, oh, getting the big CC and finishing him. That's all it takes. That's all it takes for the warrior. He just gets you in one big CC chain. And that's Tycoon, the experience of Tycoon, not getting too squirrely when he gets low, knowing that he's got to be a little patient. He did get really lucky in that map, mind you. Maybe it was even him using the map mechanics or the map's environment to his advantage, knowing that Sneaky McSneakerson can only be in such a range or in such an area, so he just has to swing around and he'll get him. And maybe that was his tactic, bringing him there and doing so. But either way, it was successful and he did a good job of getting some damage and putting him down. Titan Gamora. Who is this? Oh, it's Katos. Oof. Unfortunately, Katos, you cannot do it anymore. Unfortunately, Katos, I can't do that. You weren't here and I called it out. I was waiting, but I even waited an extra match and you didn't show up, and then now it's unfortunate, but this match has already started and I don't want to get things all crazy. So here we go again, Tycoon versus Sneaky McSneakerson. Our next match after this, oh, I can't say it right now. Here we go, Sneaky McSneakerson coming after Tycoon. He's waiting for him to burst, and once again opening with that big burst, but it seems like that's all Sneaky can do to Tycoon. Get him with that big burst where Tycoon has no choice but to take it because he doesn't see it coming, and then he just kind of tries to get him down from there, but he's not able to actually capitalize on that opening big burst. Tycoon easily avoiding and mitigating it, using the no port spot finally to his advantage. But Tycoon, Sneaky has that rifle, so now he's actually turned the tables around. He's sitting on the top spot. There we go. They're really using the environment to their advantage here. Tycoon blocking, waiting, actually getting him with the big CC. Big damage on Tycoon, getting Sneaky down, and that's it. Tycoon moves on. Sneaky McSneakerson is down. So next match coming up, we have Shiro versus E. The Trap Ranger versus the Deadeye. Okay, buddy, into spectate. Alright, here we go. We got Zoro Dragonfall running with the Deadeye over here with Trickery, Shadow Arts, and the Deadeye. And then we got the equipment here running with Rune of Scholar and a Marauder Amulet. He's running his funny little Trap Ranger that he's got over here. It's worked pretty good for him at the beginning. He did a good job on Alex OG, Skirmishing, Wilderness, and Soul Beast. I'm not sure when the PvP League starts. It's already been gone for about 2 weeks, so I'm sure it won't take long for the ranked season to start. It's probably going to start in maybe, I'd say 2-3 weeks max. I'm actually going to be streaming those as well if you guys ever want to watch me do some ranked. Here's Zoro Dragonfall, putting up some, no, hiding away. It's going to be hard for E to try to catch him in his traps. Maybe if he gets him on the stairs where Zoro has no choice but to travel through, he can maybe catch him over there. Let's see what he does over here. It's kind of just like the Ranger trying to bait him into his traps. He wasn't able then to get into the elite and entanglement. That would have been really nice to get. Dropping some traps. Zoro not falling for it. He's got 6 stacks of poison on him though. He's able to cleanse it easily. Zoro is, he might be a little too smart for these type of tactics, especially as a Deadeye. He may have to change his strategy after this round. We'll see what happens though. Maybe he can still connect. They're both in stealth, trying to get some cooldowns back. He's trying to mitigate. Zoro sitting in his favorite spot, just pew-pewing away, not seeming too concerned. Kind of slow-paced. He dropping some more traps wherever he pleases. Soro sitting back. He's in stealth though. Can he land some big damage? No, not really. Soro mitigating it pretty easy. Kiting away, but he actually kited him into the traps. Another set of traps on Soro. But he cleanses the condies really quickly. Look at that tricky little boy E. Actually worked out for him perfectly in that situation. He's dropping some more traps. He was actually able to evade that one. Soro's kind of probably getting annoyed. This is going to go down to the map mechanic. Oof, maybe not. He's taking big damage, and it's 15 seconds. He's got to top himself up and be ready. Let's see what Soro has here. He's burned through a lot of cooldowns. He doesn't have much left. E's got about 13 seconds. We got 5 seconds. Let's see if E uses his heal. He has no way of healing, so he's going to start it off with almost half health. Here we go into the map mechanic. Soro can't really stealth, but they do have that one ability that Deadeye can use to stealth. E taking advantage. Let's see if he drops. He should drop the traps all in the steps. That's what I would do because Soro has no choice. He's sitting in the poison. He's taking a lot of damage and he goes down. Soro not understanding that the map mechanic takes effect after 2 minutes, taking huge damage from the poison, and he ends up dying and losing to E. Will the Trap Ranger take out the Deadeye in this match, ladies and gentlemen? Hold on to find out. I'm super excited. E. Whoa, where are you going with this Trap Ranger, buddy? My goodness, this is getting exciting. All right, here we go. Soro's not going to fall for that again. That was a really foolish mistake. And he falling right into the traps right away. Easily. He's still got the 6 stacks. And he's got some more condi. And some more condi. And some more traps. And he's got a lot of bleeding. He can't clear the bleeding. It's stuck on him. It's doing a lot of damage. It's ticking away at him. He's dropping some more traps. Putting a lots of pressure. But he's able to get some down onto E. Getting a little pressure off himself. Soro still really low. He's got stacks of burning on him. He gets big damage on E and gets the win. Oh my goodness, that was a very fast-paced action. That was nothing like the last match. E getting some good trap placement, Soro taking some big damage, but Soro saw his window of opportunity, took it very quickly. He was right down the tunnel, bad positioning on E's part, and Soro got it perfectly. He's got to try to get him away from that middle area. It's really dangerous. It's bad for Deadeyes. Ooh, Lord. It's unfortunate that Katos is out. Maybe I'm just going to give him my spot in order. I don't really want to because it kind of seems stupid to remove myself, but he was in the match already and he unfortunately didn't make it. So I might just give him my spot in order so he can re-enter the tourney and we can keep the brackets the same. So here we go again with E versus Soro Dragonfall. That's Soro who takes it. Sorry guys, I was just in the middle of a chat really quick. So our next match after this is actually going to be... Well, that was Shiro versus E. Shiro took that. We're going to have Magic Boy versus White Shorts. This is going to be a really good match. Magic Boy versus White Shorts is going to be good, but I think Magic Boy is going to take this. He's very, very strong in his alley. He might even go all the way. All the way. Here we go. Orange Shorts running with his warrior again. He's running the Spellbreaker Classic with Frenzy. We got our boy Magic Boy sitting over here with Fire, Arcane, and Weaver. Sitting with Rune of Balthazar and Sage Amulet. This should be very good action. I'm excited to see this match. TH kind of sitting back, not getting too pressured, not rushing too much to go after him. Here we go. Magic Boy sitting on the no port spot. We're trying to just stay away from him so he can actually kite back if he needs to. If the orange comes too close to him, I don't think he has enough damage to keep or even pressure Magic Boy. He's got to land with some good bursts, but it's hard to land anything like that on Magic Boy. It's going to be a really tall order for orange over here. He's already into Rampage. PH easily mitigating most of the damage. Half of his Rampage gone. Oof, actually using the last half of the Rampage quite well, getting PH down and using a lot of cooldowns, keeping the pressure up. He's got the Mage Bane on him, but Orange Shorts is really low. He didn't even notice that Magic Boy was keeping up the pressure as he was trying to put pressure on Magic Boy, and that's why he's the champ. Here we go, Magic Boy takes game one. Orange Shorts has got to have something to answer for that. Let's see if he makes any changes in his build. If you liked watching this tourney so far, guys, please hit the like button. I really ask of you. I would really appreciate it if you hit that like button, follow along. I do these tourneys almost every day. We're probably having another one tomorrow, and we're going to have a big one on Saturday or Sunday. It's going to be a 2v2 or a 3v3. I hope you enjoyed these so far. We still have a lot to go. We're in the... Where are we right now? We're in the round 3, about to head into the semifinals. Here we go. PH Magic Boy versus Orange Shorts. Here we go. We're going to watch Orange Shorts this match. Let's see how this goes. Here we go. Orange mitigating a lot of the damage. We're not landing the Whirlwind. It's going to be hard on Magic to get Magic Boy really low because he's got so much sustain. And he's got so much, like, regen. It's incredible. His build is so strong, man. Orange Shorts doesn't look good for him right now. He's getting really, really low. He's got the Mage Bane. PH Magic Boy teleporting right on top of him and getting the down. That's it. That's all. That was actually Tyke that took that game. And that was Magic Boy that took that game. It's actually going to be, what match is this now? 14, Mike versus Shiro. Hold on, give me 1 minute before we do this match. I just gotta clear up a couple things. Alright, so it's Mike versus Shiro now. Oh boy, Deadeye, this is a really tough match. I gotta try to get to him super fast. So I'm going to try to use my Leap of Faith right into the stairs, and then I'm going to try to use my Judge's Intervention into him. I'm just going to try to keep the pressure up right away and then hide in his spawn. I'm not going into that middle area. I forget that. Whew, Lord have mercy.
Sich nicht mehr an Dinge erinnern, an die sie sich eigentlich hätte erinnern sollen. Die Zeit hatte sich in ihrem Gedächtnis verirrt und glich nur einem Gewirr aus losen Fäden. Ihre Achse war verloren gegangen und vorher, nachher, links oder rechts waren durcheinander geraten. Die Reihenfolge der Schubladen war vertauscht.
Ah, fuck. Super damage, man. Really hard. Let's try it again. There's not much I can do in this situation. He's just got so much opening damage on me that I can't do anything, and he's easily able to remove my Aegis. So it's tough for me, but I'll do my best. Let me try to bait him. It's hard for me to bait him out because once he gets to this area, he's going to be on a no port spot, and that's a very tough situation for me. He's already in stealth. Is he in the match? Yeah, he's already. Oh, we have to ready up. That's right. Here we go. It's going to be really tough for me because he's going to be in a lot of no port spots, and it's going to be impossible for me to close the gap and actually get some damage on him. So I kind of want to keep him down in here, but at the same time, I'm at his beck and call, or his whim, or whatever you want to call it. Like, I'm at his mercy. I can't engage him. I can't find him. I did get him with the pull, the lucky pull. I got him with that good pull right there. Ah, come on, damn it. Got stuck on the wall and they got killed. Dang it. But I like my little jump pull. I got him up off there. That was really nice. But Shiro moves forward, guys. Here we go. So now it's Magic Boy versus not Tyke, because Tyke is no longer in it, unfortunately. He had to go to work, so that's really sad to hear. It's going to be replaced by his competitor, Kados, who wasn't able to compete. So now he's going to take his spot of Tyke. I don't think Kados is here again. Again, I gave him the spot and he's not here.
Open the world of music. A new music streaming service where all the ways music moves you are together in one place. Official audio and video, playlists, artist radio, live performances, covers, remixes, and the rest of the story you can't find anywhere else.
Give me 2 minutes, guys. I gotta change this music too at the same time. Thanks so much for being patient. I guess I'll take this time to kind of shamelessly promote myself. If you like this and if you like these tourneys, guys, I really appreciate you coming to watch. And if you really liked it, just hit that follow button, show me the love, or show me some love. Hit follow and we can continue to do these. Support me and show me that love. I want to do them more and more. It'll make me more encouraged, and the prizes will just get better. I'll hunt harder for donators. We'll get more donators, bigger prizes, draw in the bigger crowds, and bring in the better players. Well, these guys are just practicing and getting better, so every tourney we do, we just see better and better people coming. Let's try to build that community up and make this just a better game, man. I want to get into some like good competition here. I want to see some pro league shit. Here we go. Magic Boy versus Used Whack Cup. That's a funny name to say. I didn't even realize I was saying it. But kudos on you for trolling me hard. Fucking Bountiful Mayhem. You dirty bastard. Okay, so PH Magic Boy versus... Well, where'd he go? Okay, you're up. Here we go. This is going to be a really good match. This is the last match in the semifinals. After this, we have the finals. This is going to be... No, actually, after this, we're going to do the third match, the third round, which is going to be between me and whoever loses this, which is going to be third place. And then we'll have our finals. So whenever they're ready, our contestants will ready up. Oh, you know what I realized? I probably never showed you what Bountiful was running. Let me take a quick look and you guys can see what Bountiful's running. He's running, ooh, Berserk, a man after my heart here. A Rune of the Scholar and Berserk. And he's got Chaos, Inspiration, and Dueling. Here we go. He's going right to the no port spot, trying to get the high ground, putting pressure down on Magic Boy. Magic Boy not able to do anything to him, but Used Whack able, I'm not going to say the rest of your name, was able to put down damage without sustaining any himself. And that's pretty much what you want to do. He's doing a good job about it. Now Magic Boy able to turn the tables down onto Whack. I'm just gonna say Cup from now on. Oh my goodness, big damage coming out of Cup onto Magic Boy. Magic Boy did not see that coming. That was a huge opportunity coming from Cup. He could have taken that win easily. Magic Boy getting caught by surprise. I don't know if it's gonna happen again. Putting the big damage again, trying to keep him away. Now Magic Boy's starting to have a lot more respect for Cup, giving him the distance that he needs, not getting too cocky, not getting too in his face. He's starting to respect it. He's got the little whirlwind to try to keep away all the projectiles, doing a good job. But now he's in no man's land. We use Wax in stealth, and he can take huge advantage of the situation. But Wax choosing to stay really close. Magic Boy, either that because of the chill, he can't get away, gets him in the big stun and him up. Oh my goodness, what an intense match. Magic Boy getting really low. I think this is the hardest. He might even get the win right here. He gets the win on Magic Boy, my goodness. And that's Wax Cup taking the first game on Magic Boy. Wow, that was exciting to watch, my goodness, in the semifinals. I don't think Magic Boy, but like I said, Magic Boy's a really good competitor and he knows how to adjust well. And that's another factor that comes into being a really good player, knowing how to adjust to your opponents. And he's a master at this. He's played this build so long and he's tweaked with it so many times. He knows the ins and outs left and right. So let's see if he makes any adjustments and we can go from there. But he's definitely going to use Whack Cup a lot more respect from here on out. He was putting some heavy damage. Magic Boy wasn't able to out heal it. It was just way too much in his face. He wasn't able to counter. He wasn't even able to put pressure on Cup to try to give him some time to get his health or even some cooldowns back. But that was an exciting match. I hope we see another replay of that. I'm going for my boy PH. He's the Magic Man. He'll pull it out, I'm sure. Here we go. Use Wild Cup, getting the high ground already. This looks like shades of the first match. Magic Boy having no choice but to go through all that damage just to get the whack, and he still kites him away. So that's a lot of cooldowns already used, and Whack just opening up. He's able to get him on a big stun, but he gets the stealth right away, mitigating a lot of damage from that. Magic not knowing where he is, so he doesn't want to waste it. And now Mac coming away again and teleporting perfectly away. Now here comes Magic Boy trying to keep the pressure on. He knows that if he keeps the pressure, he won't be sustaining much big damage because he can't set up the combo with him in his face like that. He's trying to keep the pressure. Now he's in dangerous territory. He's trying to get the combo off. He didn't manage to get anything. Magic Boy doing a good job of mitigating all of it, keeping the pressure on to Whack. Here he goes. No, that was a bad timing. He had no choice. He was in stealth. Was he going to come out with the big hit? Was he going to come out with the big hits, or was he, just trying to get some time to get his cooldowns back? He was trying to get his cooldowns back, and it was unfortunate. Here we go, Magic Boy getting the pull, porting right into him, keeping the pressure up. Cup not having much of an answer, trying to get the burst down. Magic mitigating it very easily. And like I said, adjusting to your opponent. He did a really good job. I'm not sure exactly what he did, but you can see the difference in this match. Magic Boy has not even gone down to half yet. He's putting the pressure all onto Cup. Cup is even running back into his own spawn. Magic Boy keeping the pressure up, but he's not getting too excited. Here we go. Now he's able to resustain. He's back at full health. That was a really tricky move by Cup, able to come right from behind him and try to restart the match. He's back up. We got 20 seconds left in the map mechanic. This is where the dynamic of the map changes entirely. Whatever you're running, it really changes. Here we go. 10 seconds left. They make sure they got to keep their health up. He's got his heal left. Use Wax Cup, doesn't have his heal. He might have it in time. He's got his heal up. It's 3 seconds. He doesn't know if he should use it or not. I don't think he understands the map mechanic just yet. The timer's up. He used his heal. No, I don't think he really fully understands. Magic Boy trying to get the high ground, and you can see he's holding on to it. He's sitting there saying, if you want it, you're gonna have to come to me because here comes the green goo, baby. Magic Boy trying to get away. He doesn't have much room for LOS, so it's kind of like a catch-22 here. Now he's turning back onto Whack Cup, putting the pressure up. Cup I don't think he realizes that he can't heal, but he's taking a lot of damage. It's in Magic's favor. He's got the high ground. He's got the good positioning. I think Cup realized that there's a huge green wall coming his way. Oh my god, and Magic Cup gets a big burst down on Magic Boy and takes the win. That was exciting to see, my goodness. So now we have our finals here, ladies and gentlemen. This is a best of 5 series for our finals. It's going to be the Cup versus Shiro. Give me a moment to gather these guys. Hold on, guys. We're going to start the finals. I'm just going to go shamelessly promote in the map chat to see if anybody wants to see the finals just before we finish this off. It's going to be, like I said, a best of 5 series. Map mechanic is involved. So after 2 minutes, there is no healing, and there's a big, huge green goo of AoE that comes from each spawn that eventually consumes the entire area. Hold on, shameless promotion.
Si vous pensez lui faire quelques excuses, vous en tirerez seulement avec quelques revers dans la figure.
Okay, I'm returning to the map here. Sorry, guys. Once again, thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate you guys watching these, and if you like them a lot, just click that follow button. I'd really appreciate it. It gives me the encouragement to do more and more and more and more of them. I'm going to try to do another one tomorrow. This one's probably going to be a little later in the evening, so if any of you night owls really want to do a tourney, this will be your opportunity to get in your little tourney over here. So here we're going to have, who did I say? Yeah, Cup Man, Whack Cup versus Soro in the finals. Best. Oh no, I have to do game 3. No, I'll just give it to Katos. Fuck it. So it'll be finals. Soro versus Whack Cup. Soro versus Whack Cup. Best of 5. Thanks so much for coming, Magic Boy. He's got to go, so we can't even do the 3rd place. I really appreciate you coming, Magic Boy. You're a fucking beast, and it's always a pleasure watching you duel, man. You're really, like, it's an art you turn it into there. Finals is, thanks again, Magic. Finals is going to be Soro versus Whack Cup Best of 5 series. Please enter. And then once again, thanks so much for watching, guys. This is our finals. We got 200 gold to the winner, 100 gold to 2nd place, and we got 50 gold for 3rd place. I donated 100, and the rest of it came from you guys. Everybody all around was just donating, sending gold, saying, yo, I like what you do, man. Thanks for putting these on. Here's some gold, here's some gold, here's some gold, here's some gold. Every single one of my tourneys, I always put in 100 gold no matter what. And everything else you see after that is all donations from you guys. And that's really cool, and I really appreciate it. It's like the community supporting the community. I really like it. Here we go. So it's Soro, Dragonfall. He's running Trickery, Shadow Arts, and Deadeye. And then we got Use Whack Cup, who's actually super dangerous, running the Berserker Amulet with Rune of the Scholar. We've got Chaos with Inspiration and Dueling. Let me just... turn that down just a bit. Here we go. Use Whack Cup, getting the high ground right away, trying to stay away, but this is going to be really, really entertaining match. It's going to be just high burst, who can catch who. And I think it's kind of in Soro's favor a little bit, because Use Whack Cup doesn't have as much health, and he doesn't have, if he gets hit with something, it's a lot of damage. And he doesn't have as much stealth as Soro, but he does have the ability to do big burst damage, and he has to land it. It's going to be really difficult. It's like target shooting over here. It's really difficult. Here we go. They're just kind of sustaining. So look at that. They're switching already spots. He's trying to get a little bit of burst. He's got to kind of into it. He's got him in immob. He's not able to capitalize. He thought he was in the spot. Oh, that was only 2 seconds earlier. He would have caught him. So got out of there in stealth. Now Whack Up in a bad position. Really bad spot. He's able to put some counter pressure. Big counter pressure on Soro Dragonfall. He's at 15% now. Use Whack Up still sees him. He's out of stealth. And he finishes him. That's game 1. That goes to Use Whack Up. Wow. And like I mentioned earlier, guys, I've only started streaming on Friday or Saturdays. This is my first time ever streaming. Since Friday, I've been streaming since. So I really appreciate everybody coming and watching these. It really means a lot to me. Thank you so much, guys. So here we go into game 2. Use Whack Cup versus Sorrow Dragonfall. Let's see if Sorrow's got an answer for him. Trying to land the big burst. Sorrow getting out of it. He's in stealth now. Trying to sustain, staying in stealth. They're both going to be at the high ground now. Let's see what happens. Who's king of the mountain? We use Whack Cup seems to be able to pressure him off. Dragonfall doesn't want to get too close because it's really hard to see the burst coming when you're so close. And that's exactly what happened. He couldn't see it. He couldn't evade it. He ate it all right in the face. He didn't have any time to get out of the way. Perfect positioning for Whack Cup. He's really controlling the high ground. Sorrow doesn't have much of an answer right now. He's going to get taken. And once again, he gets the second game. That's 2-0. Oh, Lord. Is he going to have a clean sweep here? Is he going to just sweep Sorrow right here, right now? Oh, Lord. Come on, Sorrow. I know you got more. I know you can pull this out, man. Here we go. Oh, I have my Red Bull here and I haven't been drinking it. Use Wide Cup. Here comes over Sorrow. Here we go. This is do or die for Sorrow now. I actually thought Sorrow would have the advantage in this situation, but Use Wide Cup had really good positioning. He was able to kind of predict where Sorrow was going to be. He laid the damage down when he needed to in that small window of opportunity that he had. Really good. And what he did to Magic Boy, that was impressive. Wow, I was really impressed with that fight. Really good. I've seen Bountiful in one or two of her tourneys. He did enter the 2v2 I had earlier. He did enter the 3v3 I had earlier. He did a really good job. Sorrow Dragonfall able to try to get some damage down. We use Wild Cup in a really odd situation. He doesn't know if he's coming or going. He got kind of stuck in the terrain there. It was kind of a lucky situation for Sorrow, but this is really tough. He's back in stealth. Sorrow trying to see, use Whack Cup, trying to predict where he is. He usually has a good job of it. Sorrow doing a good job of being unpredictable in that case, because this is a kind of a path where it kind of shows you where to go, and you kind of tend to go the way where the path is. But he took the scenic route, if you will. So here we go. Whack Cup back on the no port spot, trying to stay away from Sorrow. Sorrow can't get any damage because he's in the LOS. He's using the environment perfectly well. Another a sign of like a really pro player. These are the little things that make the difference. Sorrow has no answer for him again. This is game 3. It's really tight. It must be frustrating for Sorrow, not able to connect with him. Here he goes again, predicting where he is. He knows he saw him lastly in stealth over there. Oof, this might be a good situation for Sorrow. Yes, it is. Perfect spot. He gets him really good, really low. Can he capitalize? He goes back into stealth. He doesn't get too excited. Again, he goes back into that spot. Sorrow knights it. That's where he wants to be. Oh, he wasn't able to capitalize that time. Here he goes again. A nice spot. I don't know why Whack goes in there. That's a little death pit over there. He thinks maybe because he's got the 3 corners around him that he's kind of surrounded and brings Sorrow close, but it's so hard to get back up onto the steps. We got 20 seconds left into the map mechanic. Let's see how this goes. Sorrow's trying to hide, trying to get a lot of stealth up. He's got how much seconds of stealth? He's got 5 seconds. We got 12 seconds over there, so he's hoping that maybe he can get some big bursts, stay in stealth, poke, and get him down. Here we go, 4 seconds. And Used Whack doesn't seem to realize too much about the map mechanic. I don't think he even realized that there's no healing. But he did notice the big green wall. Here we go, the map mechanic. Sorrow, if I was him, I would just try to hide a little bit and try to close it up and force him into the long pathway so he can kind of burst him. But then again, oh my goodness, here he goes. But Sorrow's got to be careful because Whack Cup can definitely finish it easily. Sorrow's turning it on the pressure because he has no choice now. Putting up big damage. He's got a positioning is all that matters right now because the green goo is coming to Sorrow. He's got to reposition. If he doesn't reposition quickly, he's going to die. Good job by Sorrow. Repositioning, Kenny. It's not enough. That was really, really close. A great attempt by Sorrow, but it just isn't enough. And once again, thank you so much for coming, guys, and thank you everyone who participated. I can't do these without you guys if there's no competitors. There's no tourney. There was a huge showing. Even got to the point where I had to close the bracket and say, listen, guys, I can't have any more coming in. There was literally 6 guys that I couldn't let in. It was just going to be too big. And I thank you guys for everyone on the stream for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, hit that follow button, please. That shows the appreciation to me, and it just gives me that encouragement to keep doing it. Thank you so much, guys. I'm going to be doing another one tomorrow. It's probably going to be a little later, and if I finish work a little too late tomorrow, then I won't do it and just postpone it for the day after tomorrow, where I can actually do it at a moderate time and everybody can participate. So thanks again for watching, guys. I'm probably going to do some unranked after this. Maybe in about 20-30 minutes. I'm going to take a little bit of a break. Thank you so much for coming again. Have a great day. This is the 1v1. Thanks again, guys. I just came back to say thank you. Thanks again. Hit that follow button if you liked it. Have a great time.